Hello, and thank you for tuning into the Stuff I Heard podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Peak, and we are moments away from a killer vacation. I just wanted to put that out there in the universe because people out there don't know how epic this is going to be for us.
And I'm back.
And you're back.
Yeah. Guess who's
Um,
back? Back again.
we got Dolores with us again today. She has taken a hiatus from us, mainly because she's sick of listening to me talk. But also, it's good to recharge once in a while. And this is not her project. This is my project. And now it's our project. And, yeah. So welcome back.
I took some much needed time off.
Some me time.
Much needed time off.
Yeah.
Which we're getting ready to take some much needed time off from
We
work.
are. We are. So does that mean the podcast people are just going to have to wait for a couple of weeks
They
for
are.
another episode?
They are because we
Or at least
leave.
1 week.
Yes, today is Sunday, the 5th of October.
I don't know. I'm kind of, if the internet's kicking, I may be able to crank one out from another area, from another land.
We'll see.
We'll have to see what we can do about that. We're definitely going to have some stuff on the YouTube channel. If you aren't aware, we do have a YouTube channel. You can find it under Joshua Peak or under Stuff I Heard. Either way, if you type it in, you'll see our pretty faces. And you'll be like, oh, look, those are the people I listen to. I like them. They're so cool. That one lady, she puts up with him so much. Oh my God, bless her heart. Let's just watch all the videos.
That's right. Bless
So
my
there you
heart.
go. Bless her heart.
But where are we headed to this Friday?
This Friday.
This Friday the 10th.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Early in the morning too. We got to get up early.
The crack of dawn. I mean, we're gonna wave at the dawn as we're on the plane.
Yes.
So yeah, we're getting on the plane, headed down to Jamaica. Now, Jamaica's kind of special for us because we got married in Jamaica back in 2005, and little Reverend there on the beach said, "Do you take this beautiful woman?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, whatever you say."
This will be our fourth time to Jamaica, I think.
Is it our fourth?
I think so. This will be different in the sense that the other times that we've been to Jamaica, we love going to Jamaica. Getting in and out of the country is very easy.
Yep.
Flights are very well, they're not super high. They're
more reasonable.
They're
than
more
us going
reasonable.
to a far off island.
Yes, they're more reasonable than some of the islands in the Caribbean.
Yeah, and I guess it's because so many people want to go there, and their tourism, whatever they're doing for tourism, is right on point. I mean,
Yes.
their custom scenario when you get into the airport was super easy. I mean, remember last time we were able to just go up to a kiosk, push a few buttons, take our picture, and it was like that was it. I was like, whoa, that was.
We
easy.
were there last April of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be our first time on the south coast of Jamaica. We have always gone to the Montego Bay, Ocho Rios area side of the island.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the north side
of
the island.
It is.
So this will be our
coast
first.
Is not necessarily south; it's on the west coast.
This will be our first time going to the south end of or part of the island.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. It's an hour. We fly into Montego Bay, which is their main airport. And we will take a transfer shuttle. The resort we're staying at is actually they shuttle you to the airport and back. It says about an hour, 20 minutes. So that part I'm not,
It'd be a fun little bus ride.
Yes, but I'm hoping that when we get over to the other side of the island that it is maybe less crowded than the Montego Bay, Ocho Rios area.
I'm hoping so.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Plus, we got friends that are going to be joining us.
We do,
which is cool.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to that. I do enjoy the moments where we get away just the two of us, but it is also fun when you go on vacation and you get to have your friends with you.
Yes, and I mean, and these two couples that we're going with, we've been friends with them for quite some time. We all get along really well, but we also don't have any problems with, hey, I don't want to do anything this evening. We're just going to spend this evening, in our room or eating dinner by ourselves. They don't have a problem with that.
Yep.
Everybody seems to get along with, hey, if you want to do something different, you go right ahead.
Right.
But looking forward to it. We have not planned any actual excursions, but we do have ideas of some things we want to do. There's some falls. It's called YS Falls that we want to go to. I think that's inland about 40 minutes. We want to try to see that while we're there.
It looks pretty.
It does. we've done the big tourism attraction there, which is Dunn's River Falls, and I would recommend anybody that goes to the Montego Bay, Ocho Rios area to take a trip to the Dunn's River Falls. It's beautiful.
And
We
if you're there, also look up what's around there because we just found out there's a place right west of that that is called Blue Hole, which looks really cool too. Even more, waterfalls and zip lines and natural rivers and
That's
pools
like
that
a
you can swim
cenote,
in.
right? I
They have
think
a
the
they have a cenote there, but they also have that remember that was the one with the waterfalls and the zip line over it as well. I mean, they had all kinds of stuff there. But it's listen, there's a lot of opportunity to do fun stuff and enjoy nature and enjoy just being out there and not having to worry about anything really.
and this is that we're going to an all-inclusive adults only resort. We're actually going to a sandals resort. This will be our I don't know, fourth time, fifth time maybe staying at a sandals resort. We got married at a sandals resort in
Mm-hmm.
'05. We personally like the sandals resorts. The experience, it's great. The all inclusive is to me the way to go.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I like the fact that I don't have to worry about money. Like once I'm on property, I'm like, and we're on vacation. Like
yep.
just forget about it.
You
Enjoy.
pay one price. You don't have to
Yep.
worry about tipping. They also will not allow people on their site, on their resort, that's trying to sell you different things.
They can walk up on the beach,
Right.
but
But
that's
they
it.
also try really hard to run those people away too.
Yeah.
So you're not bothered by that at all.
They only let the people on the beach that they know are reputable. If
Yes.
if there's people that are up to no good, yeah, you got to leave. You can't be here. they'll they'll run them off. But we've been in a few places where we've had good experiences with people offering tours and things on the beach, and we've asked other people, and they're like, oh yeah, they're good. You can trust them. Like okay.
So yes, I'm looking forward to we're gonna be there for a week. We fly in Friday the 10th and fly back on Friday the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Much needed break.
Yep. And in a way, it's sort of like a breather from surviving the summer. Like it is starting to turn fall here. We have leaves and pine straw that's starting to fall and hit the ground. And the temperature here is starting to turn cooler. I mean, we've seen here where the highs are, low 80s, 70s, and the mornings are a bit cold. So
A
we
little
made it
chilly,
past
yeah.
the summer. Now we get to go south and put on our bathing suit one last time, kind of enjoy some laying around in the pool, hopefully, and in the ocean, and just chilling,
Yeah, looking
just
forward to it.
relaxing. Yeah.
We'll let everybody know how it was when we get back.
Well, we'll have YouTube videos.
We will.
We're gonna put that up on the channel also. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, go check out the channel. Click the little button, and then you can get to see all of our fun stuff that we do because we like to share it. For us, it's our memories because we get old and we forget things. So once in a while, we have to go back and watch our own videos and go, wait, when did we go to so and so? Oh yeah, that's that. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, because that's how it works. When I was growing up, it was the people coming up going, hey, you want to see our slides from our vacation? You're like, no, no, I don't. Now it's like, hey, whenever you feel like it, do you want to click on our link and see our vacation? Not well, okay, well, maybe. So yeah, it's kind of similar.
Did you purchase a camera for this trip?
No,
No, you decided to not.
I just no,
Okay.
yeah, I just ran out of time.
Well, we just got back
Yeah,
today from the beach.
yeah, we had a thing at the beach for my work. We were able to go check in yesterday, and it was a flurry of activity. The Hilton Resort in North
Yeah,
Myrtle
well, it was
Beach,
it was oceanfront. It was
right? Oceanfront.
beautiful resort.
Parking was a little interesting. Tight area, really hard for a big truck with a crew cab, but got it in there, and we got checked in. Got a nice room.
But why did we go to the beach?
It was
What was
it was for a work thing.
what kind of work thing?
I had a celebration.
Yes,
Yeah,
your company actually every year now. This is like the third year
third
in a
year.
row
Yep.
that they do I guess it's more like a driver appreciation awards banquet.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And last year they was the first time that they had invited spouses,
Hmm.
or you can bring plus one.
Yeah, the first year it was just drivers,
Just the employees.
and it was a little weird because a lot of guys had brought their spouses, but they were like, "You got to stay in the room. You can't come to the thing." And they're like, "Well, I want to go to the thing." And after we got back from that, they had a little questionnaire. Said, "What did you think about this trip? What would you do different?" And like above and beyond, everybody said, "We really like to have our spouses." I mean,
Well, especially if you're giving out awards, which
yeah,
is what this does. I mean, your company does that
yeah. You want
at
to
this
you want your
program.
family to see the recognition of the fact of hey, this is what we achieved. This is what I did. Here's my peers. Understanding that I made this achievement, and
Well, it's good to know that they did a survey and actually paid attention to to the results of the survey.
yeah,
So that's good to know.
yeah. And each year it's been a little different. This year I thought the food was better this year.
I thought the food was really good both times that I've been, which last year was my first time, this year the second time. They do an amazing job of picking a beautiful resort that can handle that many people,
Mm-hmm.
and they furnish the rooms for us, which I think is fantastic. I mean, let's face it, hotel rooms are not cheap.
Yep.
These are definitely higher end resorts that they pick, and they have everything on site. They feed us cocktail hour, feed us music, and we don't have to leave the resort for any of that. They pick places that can accommodate feeding that many people, and both years that part of it has been fantastic. Last year when we checked in for this particular banquet, we when we checked in, they gave you a really nice box
Mm-hmm.
that had a bunch of super cool swag in it with the company logos. And while all of that was very nice, this year it was a little bit different experience. And I think you said on your itinerary that it showed a certain amount of time was for
It's a gifting experience.
gifting
And I
experience.
didn't know what that was. And we were all asking each other, "Hey, have you heard what this is?" Everyone was like, "No, I haven't heard." They're all keeping it hush hush. No one knew what it was until we showed up.
And it was nice.
They weren't even saying it when we were checking in. They were like, "Oh, by the way, as soon as you can drop your stuff, go do the gifting experience." We're like, "Oh, okay." And I went to it because you were busy doing something else. I took off to go see what it was about. And when I walked in, I was amazed because there was a table full of like high end sunglasses, and there was a whole bunch of people there going, "Hey, what's your name?" And I told them, they go, "Where's Dolores?" And I said, "Well, she's getting ready." And they're like, "Go get her." I was like, okay." I was like, what's going on?" "You get sunglasses." And I was like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "Yeah, you both get sun." I was
But
like,
not
"Both?"
just not just sunglasses. I mean, not just your typical
Right.
pair of sunshades.
They had Costas
Oh
and
my god,
Ralph
high
Lauren and
end, yes.
Coach and Oakley and Ray-Ban. And
Kate Spade. I mean,
yeah,
it was high
I was like,
end.
dude,
Yes, very nice.
dude, not just for us, but for our spouse too. Dude.
That was super cool.
Yeah.
They let everybody. They had a lot of mirrors set up so that you could try on the different. They had men's and women's
Mm-hmm.
sunshades picked out from each of the brands, and you could choose whatever you wanted.
Yep.
And I mean, I chose a pair of sunglasses that I looked up, and those things are over $300 a pair.
Mm.
And to me, sunglasses, I mean, that is the one thing that everybody, most people don't spend a lot of money on sunglasses
Right.
because they're like, I'm just not going to spend that kind of
I'll
money. I'm
lose
afraid I'll lose
them,
them. But
scratch
it's
them.
definitely something that everybody could use another pair.
Sure.
And for them to be designer sunglasses, I mean, I was like, oh my God, this is absolutely incredible.
Yeah. I mean, over the years, I've tended to just buy mine from Amazon, whatever cheap $12 glasses they have. I've just been getting those, and they've been fine. But like
But you look really good in those Ray-Bans you picked out.
every time I pick out a nice pair, it's like I scratch them or lose them right away. And I'm like, oh. So I've been like superstitious about it. And I was like, there's no need in spending money on a nice pair because I'm just gonna lose them or scratch them. And then we got these, and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool because I got pairs like hidden for I got a pair in the Jeep, I got a pair in the truck, I got a pair at work, I got a pair just for whatever, and I try to keep them staged where I never am like, oh no, I don't have a pair. Now I got a really nice pair, and we're going on vacation, so we
Yes.
get to look all styling and profiling when we're out on vacation.
But I also wonder, I mean, they made a comment last night during the award. They give out some really nice awards. They do a lot of raffle so that it's not just the people winning the awards, because
Mhm.
they do different types of categories for people who's driven the most miles and not had any accidents. They do people that's delivered the most amount of cases. They pick a driver of the year in certain territories. All of that's pretty, average as far as what companies do
Mm-hmm.
for, hopefully for appreciation for their employees. But the other thing they do is they give away a lot of just random raffle
Mm-hmm.
prizes, and they give away super nice prizes. They
Oh
give
yeah.
away giant flat screen TVs. They give away Yeti coolers. I saw several big chest Yeti coolers, and
Mm-hmm.
also the new smaller one that most people are investing in. And those things are like
Oh
$250
yeah.
for one of
I
those
saw
Yeti
people with
coolers.
drivers. I saw people with
With
like power tools. I saw
fishing
people with
rods,
fishing rods, um,
they were giving away some
air
really nice gifts.
fryers.
Yeah.
I mean, all kinds of stuff. I was like, whoa.
Smoker. I saw somebody walk by with a massive smoker on a wheeled cart because it was so big. I don't remember which one of your drivers won that,
Mm.
but yeah, I mean, it was just like that. That's a great thing to do for the employees.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and it seemed like everybody that was there was having a really good time. I want to say last year I had a good time. To me, they upped it even more this year.
I was amazed at the ice sculpture.
Yes, that was
They
very
had an
pretty.
ice sculpture, and I'll put pictures of that on the promo thing for the thumbnail. They had, I don't know who did this, but they had an ice sculpture of our logo with a big truck on it, and that was really impressive. Right up front. And my first thought when I saw it, because it was all lit up, my first thought was, "Oh, that's cool. I wonder if that's acrylic." And I touched it, and it was cold. And I was like, "That's real ice! Like they actually paid somebody to carve this out of ice. Holy crap, that is awesome!"
Yeah.
I was really amazed. Dinner was really good. We got to sit with a bunch of friends and talk to them and see a bunch of people. I was really happy that some of our newer employees got to come with their spouses and kind of see what to expect and what they can achieve next year. I made sure to go talk to them and, hey man, just this is awesome, right? And, oh man, this is incredible. I was like, that's gonna be you next year. Like, I know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was very nice. I mean, that's any company you work for, you like to be
you
you
want to be
like for you
recognized.
want to be recognized, you want to know that
Yeah,
you're appreciated.
yeah,
I mean, and I realize that the paycheck is their way of showing appreciation. They're paying you for your job, but it is a pat on the back. It going
well,
the extra mile to spend some time away from the job together.
yeah. And nowadays, I mean, you have a lot of companies that are basically trying to keep you around. And I mean, we have a lot of guys there that have been there 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah, I
I
did hear them
mean,
say somebody had been there 40.
yeah. Mr. Gales celebrated his 40th year as well as Gloria. She was in the audience. She did her 40 year also this year. But, you know, your goal whenever you're trying to achieve thing as a company is you really don't want to lose people. I mean, that's your biggest investment. And the longer you have people around, the more you can utilize them, to make your business more successful. And, if you're always dealing with turnover, then your quality of your employee goes down. So it definitely pays to invest in the people that get you there and keep you there. So I'm happy that they did that. That was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. I mean, they continue to do it, so they must find it very beneficial. But to me, I did not. Everybody looked like they were really having a good time and
Yeah.
enjoying it, and that's what it's meant for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What'd you think of the room?
The resort we were at, I don't think was a new resort,
No.
but as far as the view, when we had an oceanfront view, it was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
The bathroom was a little small.
A little small.
Yeah, it
I think
was.
my table's bigger than our
The
bathroom.
bathroom was very small.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, me personally, we had a room with what, two queen beds, I think.
Yeah.
And of course, we were only there for a night. We weren't even there 24 hours
Yeah.
because we got there around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon and we left before noon. We left before 11 o'clock this morning,
Mm-hmm.
headed back home. I don't know that I could stay in that room for a whole week.
No.
When I think about somebody going to the beach for a week, I don't know that I could do that. And that's,
I thought the area where we had the awards was really beautiful.
yes, that was
I
pretty.
thought that the lobby of the place was great. But yeah, our bathroom was just a little too small.
But I'm even,
Just about it needed to be twice the size and still be small.
yes,
If
I
it was
mean,
twice as big, it'd be as small as our smallest bathroom.
well, it was one of those kind of bathroom situations where you kind of have to you couldn't really shut the door if you were sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
You had to walk into the room and move over to the side, shut the door, and then use the restroom.
You
So
could
that
you couldn't stand there with the door open because it would lean and the door would close on you.
yeah,
So you
it
couldn't brush
was
your teeth with the door open.
the actual shower, sink, and toilet was not much bigger than
Yeah.
your average bathroom stall.
So
It
yeah.
That was a little small. Yeah, and maybe it's just because I'm spoiled, bougie, whatever the word is.
What?
I don't
No.
know that I could stay a week in a room
Yeah.
that small.
Yeah. Yeah. I was listen.
But as far as the view,
I'm never.
beautiful.
I am never going to be the person that looks a gift horse in the mouth and hey, we got this free thing you want to do. Yeah, I'll do it. You know, if I were to pay money, I probably wouldn't stay there.
No, I don't know that I would pay to stay there. I wouldn't say that I mean, I go with you to this thing, and I don't think you go just because it's free.
No.
I think you go because you enjoy getting to see some of your coworkers away from work.
Well, not only that, but there's a lot of the guys that got awards that I taught from the moment they walked in the door.
Right.
And so there's a big satisfaction
Yeah.
for me in seeing them achieve their goals, especially when I know what they've gone through, personal issues and, just struggles along the way trying to learn the job and having one-on-one conversations on a regular basis with these people and then seeing them at a certain point excel and maybe becoming a supervisor at some point and going, wow, can't believe they did it. That's awesome. I mean, it's nice to see that growth from those people. And I get a lot of satisfaction from that.
Yeah, because these guys that roll these groceries to restaurants, I mean, if it wasn't for companies like yours, there would not be restaurants.
Yeah.
Groceries have to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And somebody has to roll those groceries in those doors. And that's a very physical job that those guys do every day, day in and day out. And I was totally blown away by the amount of miles that some of them had driven accident free and how many cases some of them had delivered. That was just unbelievable.
I mean, some of them close to 200,000 miles, some of them, 160, 190,000 cases.
Yes.
And that's a lot of cases.
That's a lot of cases. That's very, very physical.
That's a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So kudos to them. That was great. And to your company. I mean, I think it's great that they invest in their employees enough to even go through what it takes to put something like that together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a lot of planning goes into something like that.
A lot of wheels turning.
Yes.
I did notice kind of behind the scenes stuff of there was an issue with a couple of people checking in and there were people handling it like you saw eye movements and and people taking care of things really quickly. I was like, cool, man. That's awesome. I mean, that's a lot of responsibility and it seems like everything when it looks like it runs smooth, that means there was a lot of work behind the scenes. So thank you. I appreciate all that. So but yeah. You got anything you want to promote?
No, I can't really think.
Anything
I'm trying to
local?
think if did we eat somewhere local?
Sure we did.
Friday.
Yeah.
Was it this? I can't remember. Remind me.
Well, it's not local. It's like a chain. PF Chang's. And that's what's it called?
No.
What's it called?
Oh no, Panda Express.
Panda Express.
PF Chang's. You're way off.
I knew it was something Asian.
Yeah.
Panda Express.
Panda Express opened in Florence this past week.
Which I mean, okay, so I used to be stationed out in California, and Panda Express was at the mall. I mean, they were not right next to Sabora. So like there was always the people going, here, try this. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I had never eaten at a Panda Express until Friday evening.
That was the nicest Panda Express I've ever eaten at.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been to one, so I couldn't tell you. This is a freestanding building. This is not like
with a drive-through.
It's not in a mall.
And it was like close to 30 people were
oh my gosh, it was
Holy
busy.
Crap, there was a lot
now
of
they just opened Wednesday of this past week.
They were cranking out some food.
They were busy. Very, very busy. Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap Chinese
It's not
food.
a way to sell it.
And I don't know that I'm not a huge Chinese food person anyway.
I thought you were going to say you're not a huge Chinese person. And I was going to, well, of course not. Look at you.
I'm not. I mean, it's not one of my favorite cuisines.
Oh, come on. Don't you like some MSG and some
I don't know.
Sauce?
Like I say, it's it was okay for no more than we paid, and it wasn't super expensive. I hope they do well. because
I mean, I could eat there again, but
yeah, I mean, I'll go again, but it won't be at the top of my list.
it's gonna drag you.
Yeah.
I need you to make a list
Of
your favorite places to eat,
okay,
and it needs to have at least 10 places on it.
10 in
You
Florence.
got to list 10 places
Holy cow.
because oftentimes we mention places and you go, nope, nope, nope. Just put 10 places down. You need 10 places,
Hmm.
and then we can just roll the wheel when it's your turn.
And sometimes just because I say I don't want to eat at a place does not mean I don't like it. It just
Uh-huh.
means we've had it a couple times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to eat there this particular time.
Okay.
Like I say,
Still, you
that's
could list 10 places
I'll have to. That's
because
homework. I'll have to do that.
you can say any place, and I'll be like, all right,
Oh well,
sounds
yeah.
good.
You
Let's eat
never
it.
say no to. You never say no to eating out to a place to eat.
Well, I didn't want to eat chicken wings again because I'd eaten chicken wings all week at work or some kind of chicken. I literally have had fried chicken, baked chicken, chicken tenders, chicken wings every single day at work last week.
And trying to get rid of the
Oh,
chickens, are they?
well, that's also because they feed us for free. So there's that. But yeah, I'd
Can't
eaten
really
chicken and
complain
chicken and
about
chicken and chicken.
the
So
free lunch
if
every
you'd have
day.
been like, let's go have chicken wings, and I'm like, can I not? Can we not? That would have been my vote. I was
Anyway,
gonna say pizza, but then PF Chang's came up. Not PF Chang's. Why do I keep saying that?
I
Panda
don't know.
Express.
Panda Express and PF Chang's are not even in the same wheelhouse.
All right. I'm sorry, Panda Express. I know you guys are like actively listening to my podcast, and I really appreciate your attention to detail and like making sure you hear your name out loud to know how Florence is doing with Panda Express. But I just want to say to the people who are running Panda Express here in Florence, sincerely, you guys are doing a great job. I appreciate you working hard. Um, Everybody seems to be busting their butt.
Yep.
Nobody was kicking back and going, "Oh, I'm not doing
There was no
nothing."
reason that they
Everybody was
couldn't.
working.
They were lined up out the door.
Yep.
The key to that business being successful, in my opinion, would be they have to keep the food that's out there fresh.
Yep.
Or people are just not going to come back.
Yeah. Well, and right now I can tell you that the line
Oh
to
well, there were
get
so many
food
people. Yeah, there was the
is
food was definitely fresh. There was no way for it not to be.
20-ish, 25 people deep,
Yeah, it was.
all the meal.
Yeah, they were constantly putting food on for out for display for people to pick and choose from.
Yeah.
In the future, whenever that business, the newness wears off, that's going to be key, in my opinion, is they've got to keep the food fresh or people will eat there once and not come back.
Well, like I made a comment about the orange chicken being their signature dish, and you were like, I don't know if I want orange
It
chicken.
did not taste orange
but then
at all.
when they put it in the thing right next to you, you're like, ooh, that's fresh and hot. I want that.
Yeah, they had just dumped a massive amount and it was steaming hot. It didn't taste, and that was my first time eating orange chicken.
It's just a hint of orange. It's not
I really
like overwhelming.
Didn't. Yeah, it was not.
Yeah.
Now that if I went back in there, if it was fresh, that would be what I would get.
Really?
Because it was good. Yeah.
You want to try something different?
Yeah. I don't know. Their steak. I like beef and broccoli.
Okay.
But what I looked at Friday
we had
evening,
beef and broccoli the day before.
Yes, and it looked like a little tiny bit of beef and a lot of broccoli.
Oh. Well, I had the sweet and sour. I don't know what you call it. It's with a little bit hot and a little bit spicy, or a little bit spicy and a little bit sweet. Beef, Beijing beef is what they called it.
Yes, that's right.
And it had some peppers in it, some onions. I thought it was really good. It did have a little bit of hint of sweet to it, but it had some heat at the end, and that was really good. I was gonna try the kung pao chicken because that's one of my favorites. But I also wanted to try the chicken and mushroom because when they brought it out and dumped it, I was like, ooh, the chicken and mushroom looks really
But now
good.
we had a small. We did like a bowl,
Yeah.
which was
And it was plenty of food.
we picked a fried rice and then they served the meat on top of the fried rice in a bowl.
Yeah, so the bowl gives you one entree and one side. And then the next plate is like two entrees and a side. And then they have another thing that's like the next box, I guess they call it, three entrees and a side. And then they have the family, which is a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But I thought
anyway,
the bowl was plenty for just me.
I hope they do well. I mean,
So
for the people that like that kind of
Panda
food.
Express, I'm sorry, I called you PF Chang's. Right now, PF Chang's is like, it's okay.
Be nice if Florence got a PF Chang's. That would be nice. I like PF Chang's.
Okay. I'm sure they listen as well. I mean, after this podcast, they're definitely going to listen. So we'll get the ears on that. So
anyway,
yeah,
we're going to wrap this up because we've got to pack. We've got to work this week and pack.
I wanted to pack in a backpack, and you said I couldn't.
Oh no, not for a week. That's not happening.
But
No,
I'm gonna
just
be in the water
move right along.
every day. I mean, I know you got to dress up for dinner, but we got to make sure we have sunscreen.
Oh yeah, that's exactly right. I got to work on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, wrapping this up. Shout out to not only Panda Express but also PF Chang's and where I work, Performance Foods. So thank you. Y'all take care. Appreciate it. If you want to watch any of the videos, again, check it out on YouTube. And I appreciate everybody sharing this, following. If you want to be on the podcast or talk about anything, just shoot me a line and we will discuss it because this is stuff I heard. Cue the cow, baby.
Cue the cow. Moo, baby.